All right, a video by, I don't remember who, saying that modern women are not what you think. This will shock me. Guys, let's get ready to be shocked.
What's happened is the rise of social media and the rise of online dating and the rise of feminism has taught women that they are not to blame for any poor choices.
It has told women, eh? So things tell women stuff. Guys, the women are told. This is very sad.
Every poor choice is glamorized. So if you want to be a sex worker, it's great. If you want to post in bikini pictures online, it's fine. If you want to be in with it, every poor choice is glamorized.
So there are poor choices, are they? Interesting.
And every internal reflection is seen as gaslighting yourself. So they've even got terms for internal reflection to prevent.
Note the beautiful nails that pop in from the bottom. They're about as long as an extra phalanx.
It happening. And so what will happen is they are trained to not reflect on themselves because
Okay. Let me fix this camera, I just noticed. So they are trained not... They're trained by a trainer that isn't there. Subliminal, is it?
we've been told we've been oppressed for so many years. Now it's time to make sure we project. And so we don't take any accountability. And as a result, when we get into relationships, if we don't feel completely soothed all the time, he must be a narcissist.
I don't know that this lady knows what anything means. I mean, that's how she's describing other people. Let's bear this very clearly in mind. She's not describing herself. She's describing other people. That is the mother of all tricks for them ladies, isn't it? It's society, it's us, etc. And if the man doesn't do whatever it is that he needs to do according to my own society's views, then it's very bad.
He must be a manipulator. He must be gaslighting. He, rather than I.
That's right. Except she's talking about other women, not herself.
Fortunately, we've got an online market that caters to that wounded woman.
Wounded? Huh? What do you mean wounded? Goodness me. Do you know what would be fun? I think I should do an entire video at some point that I edit where I actually put subtitles to this, where I translate womanese into actually human language so everybody can understand. You're not wounded. You're not wounded. You might be deluded. Can accept that. You might be foolish. Can accept that. You might be ill-considering of choices. I can accept that. But not wounded. You're not wounded. There's nothing that has hurt you.
It caters to that entitled woman and caters to that narcissistic woman. And it's so wild to me that so many women talk about narcissism, but the society today is just catering to narcissistic women.
The society is catering to the women. Fellas, I don't know what the society is, but it's catering. Society is a concept. It doesn't cater to anything. You decide that something is valuable to you. I don't decide what's valuable to you, Madam Society.
If I post a picture online, a bikini picture online, there's nothing my husband can do that could compete with that level of accolade.
Tension.
Impossible.
There is something he could do. He's never marry you in the first place. Divorce is really not something we can contemplate, especially as fellas. But why are you posting pictures of yourself scantily clad on the internet when you are married? I mean, I thought you were married to the love of your life, were you not? Presumably. You're married to the one with whom you shall spend... You shall is wrong. You will spend all of your life... till death do you part, in health and in illness, in poverty and in wealth, possibly even in a bikini. but with your husband.
The compliments, the attention, the messaging, the you're so sexy and beautiful, and all these different things from thousands or...
You utter simp! Why are there men doing this? Why are you accepting what she's saying? Like, she's the one posting things, man. Oh, but I get the validation. I understand that. I'm pretty sure that if I stuck my foot into a fish tank full of piranhas, the piranhas will bite my foot off eventually. Do you know what I don't do? I don't stick my foot into the piranha tank. What this man is doing, like, oh, you stuck your foot into the piranha tank. Goodness me, the piranhas bit you. That is incredible. I mean, makes it totally clear why it happened that the piranhas bit your foot off, because you're stuck into the pool. What are you doing, dude? What's up with these fellas? Like, they are all built on the outside, but over here, like... I think I can hear with the wind bouncing from one temple to the other. That is unbelievable. Why are you acknowledging this? Number one. And number two, why are you implicitly endorsing it? Oh, it's totally understandable why you do this, despite the fact that apparently you have a husband. The vows mean nothing, do they, madam? But the silly males are irritating.
There are potentially millions of men
around the world
who have money and all these things.
Yeah, and there's nothing he can do. He can't post online and get the same reaction. And
fellas, apparently, according to this this genius, I need to be careful because those sorts of words come to my mouth that are quite rude. This rather challenged individual, this lady is a strong word, but I cannot use any of the stronger words, so let's say with lady. Mike, get to the point, sorry. So apparently, according to this lady, it is our intention as men, or it should be, to put pictures on the internet in, I don't know, a mankini and hope that people like it. Because we can't do that, you know, we can't. Madam, it doesn't even sort of scrape the bottomest bottom of my brain to do something like that. Other people's validations matters not to me. What my wife thinks of me matters to me. Yeah? I may have a reputation with other people. I am not aware of the fact that you build a reputation by posing in a bikini for other losers to look at, so that the number goes up. I mean, that no part of a man ever wants to do this unless he's extraordinarily camp, as well as, you know, not particularly quick in the upstairs department.
more so, he can't give me the same level of validation.
He can't give... Oh my gosh.
So what's happening?
Gosh. Oh my god, you're a man. What are you doing? You're a man. Anyway, sorry. So, one man can't give you the same level of validation of 3 billion on the internet. Yes. But you see, the validation of your husband ought not to be of the same valence as the validation of a slobbering loser sitting on a couch with Cheeto dust on your chest, as you, as a lady, so frequently explain to me. You're a bit of a cheap, what's the word? Woman of rather dubious moral standing. But cheap, really, really cheap, because you're putting the pictures of yourself on the internet for free, and in exchange you get a Boolean variable to change from a 0, meaning I haven't liked this, to a 1, to I have liked this. That is you're a cheap, whatever word that I cannot use. Very sad.
Is we've created a setup in society.
I haven't done nothing, madam. If you could stop roping me into your mental challengedness, that would be fantastic, because I didn't do nothing. Yeah? I'm married to one wife, and I don't post pictures of me in a bikini. To my knowledge, she doesn't post pictures of herself in a bikini on the internet, also because she's a 40-year-old woman. Let us be honest, you know. She's rather past her prime. So, what are you talking about? Like, there's no we. My wife doesn't do this, I don't do this. We care about our family, we care about our children. That's what we do all day. We don't post pictures of ourselves, which we must prepare in order for complete pointless losers that don't matter and bots to change a Boolean variable from false to true. That is you. Over there. There. Where are you? There. I don't know. You're somewhere there. It's complicated. I can't deal with the camera. There. That was difficult. Okay? It's you. I didn't do nothing. It's you. There's no society. It's you. You right there. There. This one. You know, you see those cheeks? Those cheeks that have Botox in them? Those. And you see those lips that have filler in them? Those. And you see that chin and jawline that both have Botox in them? Those. You see that gigantic overbite that you have genetically that you weren't able to completely fix? That one. The only vague level of truth that still exists on you. Right? And you see that nose that looks like it's being corrected? That one. And you see those eyes. Those eyes that are covered in black stuff. Those. And the eyebrows that look absolutely ridiculous, like you painted them on. And you see that hair that is very obviously slightly white in spots and has like little grey strands and everything in there that you have painted black. You see that is some form of you, the decorated you. Yeah, you do this. It is not I didn't do this. There is no we.
Society that means men have to compete with a level of validation they can't compete with.
Men don't compete with women on that level of validation. Men don't need validation based on their aesthetic or their pictures or their likes. Men need validation based on their honor, their usefulness, their success. That's why men's validation is frequently, as seen from women, is frequently based on money. Because a man's value is entirely different. As what you, cheap, dubious ladies of dubious moral standing, have done. A, you project. B, you're wrong. I mean, come on. There's got to be some bit of you that works. Probably the respiratory system still functions, otherwise you wouldn't be there.
And if they go online, if they join Tinder, that night they can have so many more options than a man can, because we've got filters and we've got all of these. Again, I really am privy to this myself. I'm a filter queen.
I don't know about queen, madam. You're a filter something. I wouldn't call you a queen, potentially a concubine. That's as far as you can go. Queen, you are not, madam, as you have openly stated. For you have a husband, but you post pictures of yourself. That, my dear, is not a behavior befitting a queen. A queen is regal. A queen is elegant. A queen is soft-spoken. A queen is firm. A queen is very definitely not cheap. Like you.
So, but the things I can do to manipulate male validation...
To get more attention from men.
Just to get more attention from simps like this one over here. And to get them to agree to all of the rubbish that's coming out of your mouth.
Soothe myself and to remind myself I'm above this. I don't need him. I can replace him.
Oh, gorgeous. You used the word husband. Did you know? The word husband has been devalued a little bit. You're not a wife, madam. She's not yours. It's just your turn. And frankly, I don't even think it's your turn. I didn't even know that it's ever been your turn. I mean, it's been your turn in the sense that, you know, You've enjoyed the silicone for a bit, and then, you know, it's over. Goodness gracious. This woman is taken seriously, people, by fools like this one. And I think this chap has a fairly large following or whatever. That is unreal. Society.
It's something men actually can't do, so they have to rely on pornography for that.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, that's how everything works. Because I can't post pictures of myself in a mankini, because it won't work. If anything, I'm gonna get some likes in the smiley face department with the crying tears. What's going to work, right, is for me to go on Tinternet and look at this very lady over here and just stare at her with some kind of really depressed, vaguely there lust, simply to empty the sack, utilizing one of my two hands. That's how I replace this, guys. Bless her. Oh, it must be difficult to live the way you live, because nothing makes sense to you.
They replace us with pornography, and we replace them with likes and comments on social media.
Wow.
What's happened?
Wow. He said, wow, this is so deep, guys. This is so profound. It's the profoundest non sequitur I have ever seen. The deepest red herring. Pornography has two people. The person behind the camera and the person in front of it. The person in front of it is you. The person behind the camera, according to you, me, is, but that's okay. That is, oh, bless her. That's the issue. So it's a huge level of stupidity. Okay, let me conclude this because I'm bored of my own laughter now. Okay, so let me remind myself what this woman said. So she came in dressed like a lady of the night, with lots of implants to look way younger, telling us about how we, the society, that would be me as well, apparently, and you watching, you do this, okay? So, yeah, we have caused her, not her, girls, only later she'll tell us that she is exactly the same, so, but girls in general, right, to go on Tinternet and expose themselves, flashing random people on Tinternet, and this is very sad because husbands cannot compete with this. You know, husbands cannot compete with you walking around and getting catcalled by a hobo who's slobbering. It's not one obviously not one hobo. It's like a million hobos. You know what I'm saying? So you as a husband, you can't compete, and therefore divorce. I don't know what just happened. But the thing that is the most shocking isn't this woman being completely sluggish in the upstairs department. I'm sure she's rather active in the downstairs one. It's him. It's the fellas. It's oh yeah, you're right. Uh-huh. What are you doing, dude? Pathetic. Oh, I wouldn't wee on you if your corpse were on fire. That's the fella. Her, I wouldn't wee on her because I think it wouldn't help with I think all of the combustible material on her would, possibly my ammonia would react. I don't know, some stuff would happen. It's best not to get involved. It's best to walk away. It's best to make down. Best of luck to you all.